Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our second math lesson for grade 4. Today is April 7th, 2020. Now we're going to start exactly where we stopped yesterday, which was the third page of our revision worksheets. We stopped exactly at question number 9. I need you please to grab out your worksheets and get started with me. Question number 9. Uncle Adrif has 440 chickens on his farm. Okay? 39 are roosters and the rest are hens. 15 of his hens do not lay eggs. The rest lay eggs. How many egg-laying hens does Uncle Adrif have on his farm? Now, I was given 3 different numbers. One might think like, which 2 numbers should I add or which numbers should I subtract? The thing is that here, I have to work out on 2 different steps in order to get the final answer. First of all, this 440, I must remove 39 out of it because obviously roosters do not lay eggs, guys, right? Now, as you can see, we've got 39 roosters, all right? First, we need to subtract how many roosters out of the total number of the hens that Uncle Adrif has, which is 440. Take away the roosters, which is 39. Now remember like how we did yesterday when we worked out some subtractions mentally, right? I can make 39 turn into 40. That is, when I draw the number line, here's 440, and when I take 40 steps backwards, I will stop at 400. But the thing is that this is not 40, so let's take this step back again. So 401. The answer is 401. What is 401? 400 is and 1 is the number of hens that Uncle Adrif have on his farm. All right? This was the second step. First step. Second, I'm going to take away the hens that do not lay eggs, or the hens that I don't need right now. Okay? So 401 minus 15. Okay? Now I can partition the second number into 10 and 5. This is another way of subtraction. 401 minus 10 is 391. Then 391 minus 5 is equal to 386. Okay, so the number of hens that lay eggs is equal to 386. All right? All right. For question number 10, Aunt Nuria milks her cows twice a day. This morning, she got 365 gallons of milk. This evening, she got 380 gallons. She sold 612 gallons to the local ice cream factory. How many gallons of milk does she have left? All right, for this question, as you can see, Aunt Nuria milks her cows twice a day. So first, I need to know the number of gallons she milked that day, right? So I'm going first to add the number of gallons she milked in the morning, which is 365, to the number of gallons she milked in the evening. All right? That is first to know how many gallons did she milk that day. So 365 plus 380. Okay? Now, I can add horizontally over here. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 8 is 14. Write 4 and carry 1. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So 745 gallons did she milked that day. Then she sold to the ice cream factory 612 gallons. Oh, that's obvious. So I need to take away the 612 gallons that were sold out of 745. So 745 minus 612. Okay? I can subtract either vertically or horizontally. 5 minus 2 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 6 is 1. So the answer is 133 gallons left for Aunt Nuria. Okay, after she sold 612 gallons to the ice cream factory. All right, now moving on to question number 11. Mr. Haytham has 982 kilograms of grain. He feeds 460 to his cows. How much grain does he have left? This question is only one-step problem. Mr. Haytham has 982 kilograms and he fed 460 to his cows. So I will have to remove or take away 460 kilograms in order to know how much grain does he have left. Okay, so 460, 982 minus 460. Okay, guys, I can partition the second number. It can be made into 460. Now take a look. What's 982 minus 400? Or what's 900 minus 400? The answer is 500, right? Then what's 82 minus 60? 82 minus 60. The answer is 22. So 522 kilograms of grain he has left. One can think of answering this question in a lot simpler way. That is, subtracting horizontally. 982 minus 460. What's 2 minus 0? That's 2. What's 8 minus 6? That's 2. And what's 9 minus 4? That's 5. So 522 kg, that is kilograms of grain. Okay, now moving on to question number 12. Bara has 4 horses. Okay, each one eats 4 kilograms of oats twice a day. How many kilograms of oats does he need to feed his horses for 3 days? Now, first of all, think about that. I have 4 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4. For each horse, Bara has to feed him or feed it twice a day, 4 kilograms of oats. Okay, so for horse number 1, 4 kilograms for the first time, 4 kilograms for the second time, because the question said twice a day. So each horse will have 8 kilograms of oats in 1 day. Then the question said, how many kilograms of oats does he need to feed his horses for 3 days? First of all, let's figure out for just 1 day, and then we can know the answer for 3 days. Okay? Now, 4 horses, for each one, 4 kilograms of oats for the first time. That is 4 times 4, which is 16. This is the first meal. Second meal is again 4 times 4, which is 16. So 16 plus 16, that is 32. So these all together are 32. That is 4 kilograms for each for the first time, 4 kilograms for each for the second time. Okay? Or I can simply say 8 kilograms multiplied by 4 horses. That is 32. That was step number 1. Step number 2 is the number is the number of kilograms for 3 days. Okay, so 32 plus 32 plus 32, which is 96. So the answer is 96 kilograms of oats in 3 days. Okay? Now this question has so many ways to be answered, but you can just use your own way as long as the answer is correct. Okay? Now moving on to the following page of the worksheets. Question number 13. Laith has tomato plants in his backyard. This year, the plants grew 127 tomatoes. Birds had eaten 19 of the tomatoes, and 23 tomatoes had been ruined by bugs. He picked the rest. How many tomatoes did Laith pick? As you can see, the total number of tomatoes is 127, but we had two problems. That is, 19 were eaten by birds and 23 were ruined by bugs. So, what am I going to do over here is simply take 127, which is the total. First, take away 19. Next, take away 23. Okay? So let's take this subtraction problem one step at a time. 127 minus 19. Okay? What's 7 minus 9? That's not possible. So I'm going to borrow from the tens. The 2 will turn into 1. 7 will turn into 17. What's 17 minus 9? The answer is 8. What's 1 minus 1? The answer is 0. And since there is no hundreds over here, the 1 goes as it is. Okay, that was the number of tomatoes after I took away the number of tomatoes that were ruined by birds. Okay, then let's take away the number of tomatoes that were ruined by bugs. 108 minus 23. Okay, now first of all, subtract the units. 8 minus 3, the answer is 5. 0 minus 2, some might tell me it's 2. That's wrong. I'm going to borrow from the next neighbor, which is 1. This will turn into 10. 10 minus 2, the answer is 8. So, 85 tomatoes that were left for Laith to pick up. Okay, guys? Next, question number 14. Mukhtar Elementary School has 124 first graders and 130 second graders. On Sunday, 12 first graders and 9 second graders were absent. So how many first and second graders were in school on Sunday? What do you mean by first graders? Students in grade 1. The number of students in grade 1, 124. The number of students in grade 2, 130. On Sunday, 12 students from grade 1 were absent and 9 students from grade 2 were absent. How many first and second graders were in school on Sunday? Okay, that's easy. Take away the absent students, but be careful. Take away the absent students from grade 1 out of 124, from grade 2 out of 130. So, let's simply subtract. As you can see, I placed the units under the units in both numbers. It's wrong to place 9 over here. Some students might think that I should write 9 here. That means 900, but you have to place it under the units over here. Okay? Now, 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 goes down. 0 minus 9, not possible. This will turn into 2. And this will turn into 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 2 goes down, and 1 goes down. Okay? But that's not the answer. It says how many first and second graders were in school. So let's add these two numbers together. 112 plus 121. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 233 students were in school on Sunday. Okay? Now, moving on to question number 15. Aziza and Manar make cookies for the school bake sale. Aziza baked 72 cookies. Manar baked twice as many as Aziza. How many cookies did they bake all together? Now, I have the number of cookies that Aziza baked, which is 72, but I wasn't given Manar's cookies. I was only told that she baked twice as many as Aziza. We said that twice means 2 times of the thing we're talking about, which is the number of cookies. So Manar baked 72 plus 72, which is 144. Okay, so I know that Manar baked 144 cookies, Aziza baked 72. Oh, so the answer is simply adding 144 plus 72. Oh, somebody might say, Miss, why didn't you add 72 first? And I'm going to say it's exactly the same. Okay, now 4 plus 2 is 6. 7 plus 4 is 11. Write 1 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm going to show you it's exactly the same. 2 plus 4 is 6. 7 plus 4 is 11. Write 1 and carry 1 over here because there's no hundreds. 1 plus 1 is 2. There you go. 216. So the total number of cookies that both Aziz and Manar baked together is 216. Moving on to question number 16. Maryam's mother let her play outside for 15 minutes. She went outside. She played with her cat for 5 minutes. Then she rode her bike for 4 minutes. She spent the rest of the time catching bugs. How many minutes did Maryam spend catching bugs? Okay, guys, I have a total of 15 minutes that Maryam were allowed to play outside. That's the time that Maryam was allowed to play outside, which is 15. What I know is she spent some of it playing with her cat, that's 5, and playing with her cat. 4 minutes for riding her bike, and some time for catching bugs. How can I know how much is this time? Oh, that's simple. Take the 15 minutes, or sorry, take 5 away from the 15 minutes and 4. Okay? What's 15 minus 5? 10. What's 10 minus 4? 6. So that she spent 6 minutes playing with bugs or catching bugs. Okay? How can I make sure? Let's check by adding this time. So 5 minutes playing with cats plus 4 minutes riding her bike, that's 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. So there you go. My answer is correct. She spent 6 minutes playing or catching bugs. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.